Well, first of all, I'm so excited about this whole experience. It's going to be so much fun and so different from anything I've ever done, and I'm ready to find the true star.
Tell us about Britney Spears.
Well, the X Factor had a bit of a disappointing first year. I think a big
Actually,
part.
let's back up on
Yeah.
that, because to say it had a bit of a disappointing first year, it really doesn't. I mean, it's still a lot of viewers, right? How many viewers?
Oh, sure, yeah. I mean, we're talking about averaging 12 million viewers at any given minute during the show during its
Well,
first
that's
season.
even more than digits. Wow, that's huge.
Just barely. But the trouble, I think, is that Simon Cowell really pumped up expectations too high. I mean, he said something like, if we don't get 20 million, it's going to be a disappointment. So that was a really, really high bar. So you're right. I mean, it's successful, no doubt about that. But they're letting a couple of the other judges go, including Paula Abdul, bringing in Britney. We don't know how much they're paying her, but some have said $15 million. So
we'll see. And so he said this year we're going to seriously kick butt. I mean, how's he? Is that how they're going to do it? Just with bringing Britney Spears, or are there other ways?
Well, that's all that's all they announced yesterday. I mean, I think they kind of wanted the focus to be on Britney, but I mean, the network as a whole is also looking for ways to add some life to these singing competitions. Idol as well is going to have some what they call creative tweaking, but we didn't hear what that was yesterday either. So. We'll have to find out. But yeah, we do know Britney's going to be there, and she was on stage yesterday. She was on stage for about 5 minutes. I saw her later on at the party. She had about 30 security guards with her. So she was. There were a lot of people trying to talk to Britney.
Okay, so I take it that means you didn't get a date with her.
No.
So tell us more about this. Trying to revive these shows or make them, even better and more popular. These sort of singing, dancing competitions have a long, long history in TV. Do you think the public are ever going to get bored with them?
Well, I mean, there's, the network, acknowledges that that American Idol is getting old. They just signed it. They're bringing it back for a 12th year. So, its ratings peaked, I think, 3 or 4 years ago.
Yeah, Idol has averaged 31% fewer viewers aged 18 to 49 compared with a year earlier, according to Nielsen. I mean, that's a big drop.
Yeah, I mean, there were a couple of reasons for that. I mean, one is The Voice, NBC show, which was on a different night, but because of its freshness, may have made it harder. I mean, an executive was saying yesterday that the space felt a little bit crowded, and that was part of the explanation. But that took them by surprise. They weren't expecting the fall-off to be anywhere near that sharp.
Okay, and now there's a rivalry, right? Christina Aguilera and sorry, Elva. Go carry on. Rivalries on the show between hosts, right?
Yeah, I think there might be a little of that. Although I'm not sure what the dynamic's going to be like now. It'll be interesting. In particular this is really Simon's baby. So I think that it's important to him to make this thing work. So I don't know. I mean, maybe that'll be part of it. Maybe that'll make everything more exciting. But we don't know how Britney's going to get along with everybody yet. So.
Well, I mean, I guess that's part of it, and also there's whether someone is really getting along with their co-hosts and the judges, or whether it's just inflamed on air, because there are two different things there. Question for you: do you think heads will roll if they can't get their mojo back on these shows?
Well,
or if Cowell can't get more than 20 million viewers? I mean, that is an enormous number.
I think that was. He may have been a bit of a loose cannon throwing that number out there. I don't think that's necessarily the bar that the network's holding him to. But sure, they're going to be disappointed. I mean, you just read the quote. I mean, they want to do better this year. So definitely. But I don't think it's X Factor necessarily that you'd want to watch. I mean, my guess is that it's Idol that has got to have a better year this time, because it's been on for so long, and it is still the #1 show, right, on TV. So it's I mean, I guess that's the way you got to look at it. I mean, it's old, so to the extent it keeps sliding, maybe they'll start to reevaluate it.